Okay, so let's drive down this street. This is near my neighborhood. One of the nicer area of town. As you can see, there's an empty space. There was a house here that they tear down and rebuilt. Okay, so there's a brand new house for sales, and then there's one here for sales on the left here. They tear that house down. There was a house here that they tear down and rebuilt into a big mansion. So that's one, two. That's two. Okay. So two. We're gonna go on like a 3-mile drive, and you can see two. Number 3 is right here on the right. Okay, that's number 3. And then number 4 is of course another one right here, the little sign for sale. That's number 4. Number 5 is the house right next to it. That's number 5. So within a very short distance, you have 5 houses for sales. And I can tell you, some of those houses has been for sales for over 6 months. Okay. Others have sold. There was some house on the left side of what we just passed that sold for $1 million plus. Crazy. But 5 for sales right there. We'll see. We'll see how many we will encounter in the next mile. There's one on the left here that make it 6, and one on the right make it 7. And if I was driving down the side street instead of this street alone, I can tell you there's number 8 right here on the left, which we just passed. If I was driving, like I said, down the side street, you will see at least one house for sales on every street, if not 2. And if you don't believe me, you can go into Zillow. I think Zillow, Zillow, and go to my this zip code right here is 34239. And you will see how many listings will pop up. It will be insanity. Okay, I lost count of what I said was 7 or 8. I can't remember, but maybe it was 8. I was talking and yapping, and I forgot the number count that I had. Number 9 is right on the left. We just passed. It's 9. Assuming that my count is correct. I should drive slower so that you can see, but not every house in this neighborhood is $1 million home. Okay, it's plenty of things are in the 300 and 400,000 if you want to buy something old and small. Number 9 and 10 on the left. Okay, so from where I started to where we are now, we are not even 1 mile. Okay, and you see literally 10 or more listings on just one street. Okay, we're gonna go take a turn on the right here and take a look at the residential, commercial. Let's take a look at commercial because it's more commercial when we get into the main street here. I'm not sure what they're building here on the right, but they have been building something here. I think it's a city-related project, but that's been going on for 3 years. I have no idea what the heck is going on there. Okay, here we go. You see the Taco Bell ahead of you on the left. Behind the Taco Bell is a big building that has been vacant for over 6 years. They gave up trying to rent it. It's just there. It's empty. It's vacant. Okay, and On the right here is a building that we know very well. There's spaces in there for lease. I will talk more about that in the video. But we know the landlord, we know people that rent from that building. On the left here, I just passed, there's a strip mall. There's 3 empty spaces that they don't even advertise anymore. They gave up. On the left, behind Starbucks here, is a big grocery store that used to be there. It's closed. It's empty now. Okay, big empty parking lot. Right here, you see 3 spaces for lease. Okay, you see 3 signs by 2 different companies. There was a Dunkin' Donut right here that closed. Yes, a Dunkin' Donut, the only Dunkin' Donut in Sarasota, closed on the left. And on the right here is the hospital where Anthony was born, my son. Yes. Maybe I should pass this old truck here in front of me, the lawn service truck, but let's see. Certainly business in this area is doing okay because it's the big hospital, okay? But on the right here, that business building, the sign empty, yeah, it have been empty, 2 of them. Next, they don't bother to put the sign up anymore, okay? They gave up. That's how bad things can be. You know, when you put a sign up for lease for like 5-10 years and nobody want to rent it, why keep paying somebody to put the sign up there, right? But this is, for those that don't know Sarasota very well, this is what they call Tamiami Trail. Very big street that go from Tampa to Miami. On the left, empty space. On the right, more empty space, okay? And then across the street on the left where the Wells Fargo Bank is, more empty space there for lease. As you can see, it's almost impossible to drive a block without seeing multiple for lease sign on both sides of the street. Okay, I'm gonna end the video very quickly, but once again, on the left, you see that? Your name here, for lease, there you go. Nearly impossible to drive through this town without seeing that. The myth I'm trying to debunk today is that we are not the market. Individually, we are not the market. In the ride, I point out one of the buildings that we know the tenants as well as the people that own the building that lease out the space that has not raised the rent in 10 years. That building, the owner had to cut the rent in 2010 because many businesses that was renting back then signed a lease, who knows, 2005, 2006, 2007, well before the real estate crash of 2008, 2009. So by the time those businesses renewed their lease in 2010, 2011, the owner had to lower the rent to match the market and has not raised the rent since 2010. 10 years. Reason? I'm sure those that understand commercial real estate, available square footage. So many, right? From that little drive that I show you, there's so many spaces available that anyone that want to move can't find a space. So you better not raise the rent to chase away your tenants. So the myth I'm trying to debunk today is that, you know, sure, we all collect comic books, but what we collect are very different. And what we collect may not be, in general, what the market is. Okay, it's hard for many people to grasp. Just like, sure, in my hometown, little Sarasota, you can tell things are not better off today for the most part for many people compared to what they were 10 years ago. It didn't improve much. And I understand a lot of, a majority of the country probably have been doing much better, right? Jobs is booming, wage have been growing, real estate has been rising, rent has been going up, right? There's a lot of positive things in this country for many people in many states. It's just not here. And I can understand that. I have families in Georgia, my wife families in Georgia. I have families in Boston, so we understand what's going on outside of Sarasota. So we know we are likely in the minority compared to the rest of the country. The rest of the country can do much better. And I'm sure many people that watch this video probably will agree that where they live, things are better. Rent is higher. Real estate price is higher. Wages are higher, okay? For us, not so much. And when it comes to this hobby, you know, a lot of time I get comments from viewers that may watch a market report videos and hear me talk about how bad many books, many keys are, and they will say, what are you talking about? This book is still hard, that book is still hard, what I want to buy is still hard. Well, the truth is that might be a minority. The reality is there are pockets of strength in the market, not everything, okay? You heard me talk about on many videos that I hate to use absolute term in any videos on anything. The best of, it's absolute term just really have no room in my space for the most part, because there's just too many factors. Just like in the stock market, even when the stock market crash, as it has been doing, I'm shooting this video mid-February, when we're talking about the coronavirus, COVID-19 as they have named it now, the market is doing bad. But does that mean that every stock has went down? No, a lot of stock has went down, a lot in general. So please understand, when I talk about the market, it's not every book, okay? Just like when I talk about the economy, I don't want to debunk anyone that the economy is doing poorly because my area is doing poorly. I can only say what my area is doing, and at the same time look at the economic data that I given out. So overall, the economy is doing well compared to this place. As far as the market, yeah, we are not the market. As far as individually, whatever I collect is not the market. Whatever you collect is not the market, unless you're out there buying 25,000 books of all ages and grade. Okay, you're not. No one is. Okay, we all have our little niche that we like to buy, and it is what it is. If you buy something, if you collect something that didn't crash, good for you. Most likely, as I talk about this many times, if you buy things that didn't crash in the last year, most likely it didn't go up a heck of a lot in 2016, 2017, or 2018. What didn't go up likely didn't go down, right? For the most part. Once again, there's always exception to the rule. There are always books out there that may have done nothing much in 2016, 2017, 2018, and still go down 20% in 2019. Okay? You can always find examples. So I know. Let's not beat the dead horse that nothing is in absolute term. So hopefully in this video, I make sense as far as debunking that, somehow each one of us think that we are the market. No, you are just part of the market. What you collect might be a very small niche. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.